Hey everyone, it's Potato Pikachu, and recently CSGO just released a massive update. It's another operation for CSGO, and we finally got it. It's Operation Broken Fang. And with this newly released operation, we have a brand new case and also brand new 3 collections, which also is kind of insane if you think about it. The 3 collections from the Shadow Web operation have not been reintroduced, and instead we now have 3 new collections that I want to show to you guys. Well, I'm going to show the classified skins and the covert skins from the 3 collections and the case itself. I won't go over the restricted or the mil-spec skins because I feel like they aren't worthy of being showcased. They're not even that good, so I'm just gonna pass by them and just go straight to the classified and coverts. So if you do enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. It's free and you guys can always undo it anytime you want to. I greatly appreciate it and thanks for tuning in. Starting off with Operation Broken Fang case, the first classified skin I'll show you guys is the 5-7 Fairy Tale. It's a very vibrant white and pink skin that looks really cool and looks just fun in general. It basically depicts a fairy tale. There's a cartoon mansion, there's unicorns, and it's a very bright and pink like what you would expect in some sort of fairy tale. I really enjoy how the colors really pop on this 5-7 skin. You can really see the unicorns, you can see that tiny house at the tip of the 5-7 itself, and overall it's just a very bright and vibrant skin that could be very fun to use in game. I really hate using the 5-7, I really prefer the P250 more, but if I had the skin then I think I would use it a bit more. The next classified skin we have is the USPS Monster Mashup, and like the name entails, I believe there's a bunch of monsters mashed up together into one like Frankenstein monster. Honestly, I have no idea, but I really like the color choice to use on this USPS. The different shades of greens and blues really work well together and just make the USPS look really cool, and it looks like a different skin and gun altogether. I would say it has a bit of that cartoony vibe to it. But other than that, we have another great USPS skin added to the game, and you now have one more skin to look forward to when you want to purchase a USPS skin. Third and final classified skin in this case is the M4A4 Cybersecurity, and honestly, I really like this M4 skin. I reviewed this in one of my Steam Workshop videos before, and I love this skin. It's really nice, it's very simple, yet the color choice on this M4 is just spectacular. It really fits well together and just makes it one cohesive skin. It's a really bright skin that pops in your eyes, and the color choices used are just perfect for those who love bright skins, and I for one am one of them, as it just looks awesome. It really pops, and that's what you love to see in a skin, especially on one of the more popular ones like on the M4. I have no idea what that text says on the M4, maybe it's Chinese or Japanese, I'm not too sure, but it adds like a cool piece to the skin. It adds like a little bit more depth to it in an area where otherwise it would have been a bit too plain. It's an awesome M4A4 skin. The first of the 2 covert skins in the Operation Broken Fang case is the Glock 18 Neo Noir. I also reviewed this in one of my Steam Workshop videos, and this skin is so cool. We all know what the Neo Noir pattern is. It's on the AWP, it's on the M4, it's on the USPS, and finally it's on the Glock. You can almost make a full setup with all the Neo Noir skins. We don't have one for the AK, but oh well, it looks awesome on the Glock. A white Glock skin, especially with the Neo Noir pattern, just makes it look so clean. It looks so clean in game, and it just fits really well on the Glock. I don't know why, but it just looks really cool, and I can't help but want to get one myself. There have just been way too many Glock skins that have been released recently that are just way too good looking, and this one is no exception. The second cover in the case is the M4A1S Prince Dream. This is such a banger skin. This looks so good in game, and the fact that it's white and black, it's another clean skin that can be added to the game, and I love it. It's awesome, along with the Desert Eagle Prince Dream, and I would love to have those two, but they're probably going to be very expensive. This is how you properly make a white and black skin in CSGO. The mecha industries that we have for the M4 is certainly okay, but it's really not that great comparing to this one. Like, that one is just, it's not the right white and black tones used, and on the M4A1S Prince Dream, the white and black are just so vibrant, they really stand out and just make the skin look awesome. I'm happy I enjoy using the M4A1S because hopefully I can get this and use it. The first brand new collection of this operation I'm going to talk about is the Ancient Collection. And this classified skin I'm showing right now is the P90 Run and Hide. Basically, it's the Jaguar print all over the P90 and it looks okay, I guess, but it's certainly not one to really go after. It's nothing too crazy, but I guess it's pretty cool considering that the Jaguar is one of the two pieces on the Operation Broken Fang logo. This is not a bad P90 skin, but I feel like this has been a little bit lazy, sort of. It's not too great at all, and honestly, I could just pass for this and just get some other P90 skin. The second and last classified skin in this collection is the AK-47 Panthera Onca, otherwise known as the AK-47 Jaguar. But we already have an AK-47 Jaguar, so I guess this would be kind of like the second iteration of it. And honestly, this one looks really cool as well. And you can also do the famous Eye by Power Hollow on the head of the Jaguar. This is a really cool looking AK. It has like more of like a safari theme to it and it looks really nice. And unlike the first AK-47 Jaguar, this one is way more brighter. It's just a more vibrant skin and it just has more life to it in my opinion. Also, if you can afford an Eye by Power sticker, then this is what it looks like on the AK-47 Panthera Onca. It looks really cool and it's basically the same thing as the older AK-47 Jaguar. I'm sure that people who can afford the Eye by Power Hollow sticker will certainly apply it if they get this skin. But other than that, this AK is really cool and it really fits the theme of the overall operation. And finally, the covert for the Ancient Collection is the M4A1S Welcome to the Jungle. This is the second piece to the Operation Broken Fang logo as it depicts a jaguar and a python. And when I saw the skin, I instantly fell in love with it. This certainly really does deserve being a covert because there's just so much attention to detail on this skin. There's just so many colors as well, along with the snake that wraps around the entire M4A1S. I wish I could obtain the skin, but honestly, it's probably going to be really hard to get given that it's the covert for one of the collections and that not a lot of people are going to be able to pull this one. It's a great looking M4A1S skin and maybe more people will use the M4A1S when introduced to these skins. The next collection we have up is the Havoc collection, and this classified SMG we have is the MAC-10 Hot Snakes. And if any of you have watched Parks and Recreation and watched the deleted scene with Andy, otherwise known as Chris Pratt, then you would have saw that he was talking about hot snakes, which is essentially his doo-doo. And now that there's a MAC-10 Hot Snakes, I keep on thinking that this is called the MAC-10 doo-doo. It's really weird, it's really freaky, and hopefully none of you like really think about it that way. But moving away from that, looking at the MAC-10 and the name itself, I would assume this is essentially a snake skin MAC-10. It's the skin of the snake and it looks pretty cool. It's not bad, but I wouldn't really want to have this as it looks a bit too plain and a bit too dark for my tastes. But it's pretty cool. The next classified skin we have is the Op Silk Tiger. I really enjoy how the names of these skins keep on referencing tigers and snakes as that is the logo of the operation itself, and I would assume it to be the theme. It's really awesome that they're focusing on the theme itself and I really enjoy that. But this skin, I don't really know what to make of it. It looks a bit too plain and to be honest, it looks very abstract. I don't really know what that's supposed to be. Is there supposed to be some sort of tigers? I see a head of a jaguar on it, but other than that, it looks a bit too plain in my opinion. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. Honestly, I find this op skin to be a bit tacky, but it's okay I guess. If you like it, you like it, but it's not for me. And finally, the covert for this collection is the AK-47 X-Ray. I really don't know how to feel about this skin. The X-Ray is probably one of the worst patterns in the entire game, the M4A4 X-Ray. Just overall, it's just horrible. It's not a good skin at all, and putting it on the AK-47 with a different color palette, it looks okay, but I would say it really doesn't deserve being a covert. Maybe I have high expectations based on the previous operation, but even then, this skin looks, I don't know, it's very mixed for me. I kind of like it, but I also kind of hate it. This color choice is certainly better than the previous M4A4 X-Ray Purple, so I give them credit for making it look better, but the fact that it's an X-Ray skin, it's not too great, but it's not too bad I guess. I would stay on the fence for this, but if there were other AKs to choose, I would certainly pick them over this one. The final collection we have up for this operation is the Control Collection. The first classified skin we have is the USPS Target Acquired. It's a really cool skin. I have no idea what it's supposed to be, but I would assume there's some sort of targets on the USPS itself, and it's just cool. I really like the color choice on this USP. It's like a hue of pink and red together, along with some black around it. It kind of has like a galaxy theme in my opinion, even though it's targets instead, but other than that, it's a really cool USP skin, and there's really no like focal point to the skin, but there always doesn't have to be one. This is a great abstract skin and I like it a lot. The second classified skin we have is the M4A1S Blue Phosphor. I don't know why Valve released so many M4A1S skins in this operation, but hey, I'm not complaining because they all look good, and the M4A1S needs a bit more love. The tone of this blue is the blue I feel like should have been on the Sapphire. The Sapphire, in my opinion, is way too purple, and if it was this color of blue, then I think it would have been way more cooler. But on the M4, it looks awesome as well. This color of blue really shines well in the light, and it's just a very bright blue that really pops in game. This is basically the counterpart of the M4A1S Hot Rod. So if you like fire and ice, then you can have those two skins including this one. The Blue Phosphor easily makes it to one of the top M4 skins in my opinion for the game. I think it looks really nice, it's really simple, and it just works really well on the M4A1S. Hopefully I can get one of these for a good deal and use it in game. But finally, the last covert skin for the last collection is the Op Fade. I can't believe that there's actually an Op Fade. It looks really cool, and the Fade has always been one of the main staples for CSGO, so seeing it on one of the primary guns in the game is just amazing. It's a very simple skin, yet it's also very elegant. There's going to be so many patterns you can get for this op, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to try to get this. I'm also going to try for myself, but knowing my luck, I probably won't get it. But I can just dream of it, and this is just a really awesome op. So those were the classified and covert skins for the new case and the 3 new collections we have in Operation Broken Fang. Ranking these 3 collections based on my personal opinion, I would say that the Control collection is easily the first one, with the Ancient collection following behind as second, and the Havoc being third. I hope you enjoyed seeing these skins being showcased in game, as there really is a difference when you're just inspecting it, and looking at it in game really makes a difference. I'm glad I was able to showcase it for you guys, and if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and it was really fun looking at these skins. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm Potato Pikachu signing out. Peace.